Imagine waking up in a town you've never seen before. No memory of how you got there. No people in sight. Just the eerie silence of abandoned houses, doors left ajar, and a thick fog rolling through the empty streets. Then you hear it, the sound of footsteps, slow and deliberate, coming closer. But no one is there. Welcome to Black Hollow, a town that exists in no maps, a town that never lets its visitors leave. The story follows Ethan Carter, a travel vlogger who stumbles upon the ghost town of Black Hollow while searching for urban legends to document for his YouTube channel. Ethan had always been fascinated by ghost stories. His latest road trip took him through winding country roads, deep into the heart of an uncharted forest. His GPS started glitching, and before he knew it, he had driven into a town that wasn't on any map. A wooden sign read, "Welcome to Black Hollow," where the population is 0. The town looked frozen in time, as if its people had vanished overnight. Tables still had plates of rotting food. Cars sat parked with their doors open. Streetlights flickered even though the power grid should have been long dead. Then his car battery died. His phone had no signal. And he realized he wasn't alone. As Ethan explored, he noticed something chilling. Behind the dirty, cracked windows of the houses, shadows moved. Whispers echoed from empty rooms. The deeper he went into the town, the more he felt like he was being watched. He found an old journal inside an abandoned diner. The last entry read, "The town calls to the lonely. The town traps the lost. If you see them in the windows, it's already too late." Ethan heard a child's laughter from a dark alley. He turned, camera in hand, only to find small, muddy footprints appearing on the pavement, leading toward him. As night fell, Ethan saw figures standing in the fog. They were motionless, featureless, like shadows in human form. They didn't speak, didn't move, until he blinked. The moment he shut his eyes for even a second, they were closer. Panicking, he ran into the nearest building, a school. The blackboard still had lessons scribbled on it, as if the teacher had just left. Desks were overturned. But the most disturbing part, class photo on the wall. The children in the photo had no faces. And in the back row, Ethan saw himself. The truth hit Ethan like a nightmare he couldn't wake up from. The town wasn't abandoned. Its people were still here, trapped between realities, existing as echoes. A shadowed woman appeared behind him in the reflection of the glass cabinet. Her voice was a whisper in his ear. "You came looking for stories. Now you belong to one." Ethan tried to escape, but the streets twisted, leading him in circles. The town itself was alive, reshaping its roads, pulling him deeper into its history. His camera flickered, and in the final shot, he saw dozens of people standing behind him. People who had gone missing in Black Hollow over the decades. Their lips moved in unison, chanting, "Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us." Days later, Ethan's YouTube channel went live. But he wasn't the one streaming. The camera showed his face, expressionless, eyes hollow and black. He sat in a dimly lit room, whispering something over and over. "Ethan, are you okay? Why does he keep saying the same thing? Wait." Someone standing behind him. And then, just before the stream cut to black, Ethan leaned into the camera and smiled. His voice was barely a whisper. "See you soon."